Can you imagine walking through the heart of San Francisco's downtown and finding that not a single store is open? Sounds impossible, right? But that's the reality for some people right now. And if you think online shopping is your safety net, think again. Lost orders, counterfeit products, and scams that can wipe out your savings with just one click. This isn't some future dystopia. It's happening right now in cities across America. In 2025, what if getting a bottle of cooking oil, or even something as basic as a bottle of cold medicine, became a challenge? Impossible, you say? Stay tuned, because in today's video, we'll show you 6 U.S. cities where shopping in stores is a gamble, and trusting online shopping might cost you everything. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out on more of these incredible, jaw-dropping facts about the world. Let's dive into today's mind-blowing topic. Number 1, Portland's decline, a city without stores. Let's kick things off in Portland, Oregon. Once a thriving artistic hub, this city is turning into what can only be called a retail wasteland. Can you believe that over 300 stores in the downtown area have shut their doors in the last 4 years? And it's not just the small shops disappearing. Big names like Nike and Apple are pulling out too. Why? Because petty theft has become so common that businesses are being forced to abandon the city. It's getting so bad that in some neighborhoods, people are ordering Uber rides just to buy a loaf of bread. Sounds unbelievable? But that's the harsh reality for many residents today. But the real tragedy, some areas have become so unsafe, even the elderly are trapped. Imagine being retired without a car and having to find a way to travel 20 minutes just to buy groceries. This could happen to you right in your own city. Number 2, Cleveland, a struggle between trust and technology. Next, we head to Cleveland, where things are even worse. Here, stores are still standing, but no one dares go inside. The paradox? A city swamped with online shopping scams. Elderly people have lost thousands of dollars. Just like one 72-year-old man who ordered a blood pressure monitor for his wife and received an empty box instead. In 2024 alone, nearly 40% of Ohioans over 60 have fallen victim to online fraud. That's right. Nearly half of elderly people who shop online are getting scammed. What's even worse? Most are too afraid to speak out. Now, the few stores that remain open are getting too risky, and residents feel stuck. Can you imagine living in a place where even basic needs become a gamble? Number 3, New Orleans, a tourist trap without essentials. But Cleveland isn't the only place struggling. Imagine arriving in New Orleans, excited for your vacation, and finding that not a single store sells sunscreen or cold medicine. In 2023, Walgreens, CVS, and other chains closed 17 locations in downtown New Orleans because of the skyrocketing theft rates. That's right. Theft is now so rampant that even tourists can't buy basic necessities. In a city that depends on tourism for 40% of its GDP, this is a disaster in the making. The most shocking part? Tourists like a visitor from Indiana had to take an Uber to Walmart in the suburbs just to buy allergy medication. Number 4, San Jose, the tech hub of despair. But what about the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose, California? The land of Amazon, delivery robots, and tech billionaires. You would think basic shopping should be a breeze here, right? Wrong. Walmart and Target are abandoning neighborhoods, leaving residents without even the basics. Imagine being unable to buy a pair of sandals or a bag of rice in your own city. Even Amazon, the king of online shopping, has cut back on its local delivery hubs and physical locations, leaving many elderly residents struggling to get what they need. What's even more mind-blowing? A retired Amazon engineer in the area now has to ask his grandson to order his groceries for him. Number 5, Jackson, Mississippi, the forgotten city. Let's head to Jackson, Mississippi, one of the poorest cities in the U.S. Here, Walmart has shut down its largest store, and now thousands of residents have to travel 30 miles just to buy milk. This isn't just about lack of money, it's about lack of stores. In 2022 alone, Jackson lost 25% of its food retail outlets. That's a city where, even if you have money, there's nowhere to spend it. One woman shared that her nephew had to take a day off work just to drive her to the farmer's market, 45 minutes away. Number 6, Detroit, a city where shopping is a struggle. Now, Detroit, a city that once symbolized urban revival, now finds itself struggling to even provide the basics. Since 2020, 52% of new convenience stores have closed. Why? Increased theft and fewer customers. It's a vicious cycle. Stores close, people stop spending, and businesses are left with no choice but to pull out. One former factory worker said he used to walk 15 minutes to get some milk. Now, he has to take 2 buses for nearly 2 hours just to shop. And here's the irony. As the city is reviving, it's losing its basic shops. A paradox. Prosperity for some, but no essentials for others. What's happening in all these cities isn't just a coincidence, it's a warning. We're watching as major cities, once symbols of prosperity, become retail deserts. And this isn't just about low-income areas. Even in places like San Francisco, tech giants are pulling out, leaving vacant spaces where once there were thriving shops. In fact, the vacancy rate in downtown SF is a shocking 24.1%, the highest in history. Conclusion. So, what's the future of shopping in America? If the trend continues, how many of our cities will look like this? The real question is, will you accept this reality? Or will you help rebuild local communities by supporting small businesses and rethinking your shopping habits? If you want to continue exploring the untold truths about America's consumer economy, subscribe to the channel now. Let's make sure we don't let this happen in our own backyard. What's happening in your city? Do you have stores near you, or are you forced to shop online? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's spread the word before it's too late.